Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something a little different. I'm gonna be doing like 2 looks, but I'm gonna end up like splitting off and making it into 2 videos. So I don't totally know how this is gonna work, but I only have enough green face paint for like 1 sitting. So I'm gonna have to do 2 different looks with that. So fingers crossed this works out. So for today's look, I'm going to be doing Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, first off, I have to tie my hair back because it's gonna be all up in my face during this. So if you are not aware of who Gamora is from Guardians of the Galaxy, this is her right here. Gorgeous. So I am going to be using 3 different paint palettes from Wet n Wild. I'm going to be using the neutrals, the pastels, and the brights, the green shades from each one of them. So I'm going to start off just using the Brights palette, the green that's in here. And I'm going to be using the Shani or Shani, I'm not totally positive how to pronounce this brand, the F001 brush. I think that's the style. It's a little bit of orange. I just washed it from like my previous looks, but it's still kind of like stained, but it's fine. It's fine. My brush is still a little damp from washing it, so hopefully it doesn't like dilute the color too much here. Alright, and so I'm probably going to just go ahead and do this off camera because as always this part is so boring and I'm literally just sitting here doing this, like this is all that's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. I'm just continuing to use just this color, and I'm just going to kind of cover as much as possible. I'll be right back. I only went down right here. I didn't cover my shoulders because I'm doing Gamora's look first. So I will actually have like a thing covering my arms. I did set just my chest up into my neck with just the Coty Airspun powder, just because again I'm wearing a shirt right now and I don't want it to get all super messy. Plus I'm going to do a little bit more with my face before I actually want to like set everything. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to the pastels palette and use the light green, and I'm going to use this kind of to highlight certain little areas, and I'm just using the same little brush here. And I'm just patting this like under my eyes just to kind of brighten up this little area before setting everything. Okay, so I just used that lighter color, the pastel, to kind of just like brighten up little areas like where you would normally like highlight with concealer. And so I don't know how I'm doing this necessarily because I've never done this with my brows before, but Gamora does not have like chiseled out brows or even filled in brows. She actually has like these little silver kind of sort of like just decorations in that area. So I'm gonna attempt to cover like all of the color that is on my eyebrows right now. Yeah, I don't really know how I'm doing this, but we're going right along. I don't have a glue stick, so I can't really do like what everybody usually does with that sort of a thing. I think I might just take like a little bit of regular foundation and cover them. I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, this looks absolutely crazy, but I'm just trusting the process right now. I think it's going to work, but I put regular foundation over top of these just to kind of like neutralize the regular color, and then I'm just setting them with the Coty Airspun. This one's a little bit darker, but I'm hoping that when I go back in with green that it'll just kind of disguise that. I don't know. We're playing this by ear. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and just set the rest of my face while that's sitting on there. And again, just using the Coty Airspun powder. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go over my brows with that green again from the Brights palette. We'll see how this goes. And I'm literally just using a little piece of like cardboard to kind of scrape out some, just so that it's like a pretty thick coat over them. Ooh, that part's covering really well. I'm just gonna keep going over them until they're gone.
The fuck is that? Was that funny?
Yes. It worked. What I ultimately ended up doing is I just used that little piece of cardboard that I had, and I like scooped a whole bunch of the green up and just like smushed it and kind of like smushed my eyebrow hairs down. And then again, like I said, just kept layering with the Coty Airspun powder, doing this again until this is what we're working with. So we look a little crazy. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of contour. I wanted to do my brows before doing like the rest of my face just because I wanted to make sure that everything was powdered before I did this. So I'm gonna grab the Morphe 35B palette right here. And I'm probably going to contour with this like deep green color right here. Going very light-handed though because I don't want to go too overboard with it. And I'm just gonna use this little Shani F003 brush right here. Not particularly the kind that I would like to contour with, but it's clean, so this is the one we're using. All right, and then just using this LaRousse Kabuki brush, it's the LR322 brush right here. I'm gonna snatch like these two shades right here, this one and this one, these two greens, kind of mix them and put them like underneath of this contour. There's a little bit of patchiness just from like the paint, so that'll kind of just like help to clear that up. This was just a fuzz, I promise. Okay, and just contouring the sides of my nose really carefully. I don't want to go overboard with this, but just using that dark green color again. And then just adding a little bit of contour around the forehead because we got a lot going on right now. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead and highlight just with that same LaRousse brush right here. Brush, not brush. And I'm gonna use the top kind of like shimmery green. Just kidding, I'm using my fingertip because it works better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go and try to do these little like designs that are on her face. I don't really know exactly how I'm going to make them silver because I don't necessarily have anything that's like that, but in my mind I think I'm gonna go over them first and just kind of make the designs with the Suva Beauty the Primaries palette right here, the water activated liners, and I'm just gonna use the white color to do the designs, and then I might go back over them with like a silver eyeshadow. I hope this works. I don't know. I don't have anything to really like do that. So let's just hope this works. Okay, and I'm gonna start, I guess, with the eyebrows. So she has like a little, I don't know, this is what she has going on right here. All these little lines. Pray for me. I don't know how well this is going to go. Oh my gosh. So I'm just dipping the little brush that comes in the liner, or I'm just in a little bit of water to activate the liner. And she has one that's like right over top of it. Goes out here. Okay, I think it's going okay so far. Far so good. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna try to like, I'm gonna try to do my best on the cheek part because I can't really tell from the pictures that I have found exactly what the design is. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm gonna go back over this now, just using like a silver eyeshadow, and hopefully it ends up looking the way that I want it to. And I'm gonna start out just trying to use the NARS 38 brush. It's like this little angled guy here. I might switch this in a second. I don't totally know yet. And I'm just gonna use the KVD eyeshadow in Static Age. Just looks like this. And I'm just gonna go back over all of that white. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah, this is working. This is working the way that I wanted it to. Okay, I'm just gonna run this back over all of what I've already done. My battery is obviously dying, so I'm gonna let that charge and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went back over everything with the silver. I'm really loving this so far. I also obviously went ahead and did my lips, and I just used like the dark green color from the Neutrals palette right here, and then I just went like back over them just to kind of set it a little bit with that deep green color from the 35B palette that we used to contour. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit with my eyes. Now she has like a little bit of like red eyeshadow going on, and with my eyes I didn't even like prime them or anything. I literally just took a little bit of that Coty Airspun powder and just kind of ran it over my eyelids, just to kind of like, you know, set the area a little bit before doing eyeshadow. And I'm going to use the Melt Lovesick color right here on my Morphe M503 brush. And hers comes out pretty far too, and it's pretty like, I don't know, it's like a pretty rounded shape. So I'm just patting kind of in the general shape of her eye shadow. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this part specifically just because red and green do not blend well together. And I'm actually not even making it as dark on the inner portion right here. as I am on the like kind of crease to outer portion. Hers is actually a little bit lighter on her actual lid. So, okay, so this is very similar to what she has going on her eyes. And then I'm just going to take my Morphe MB47 little flat top brush right here and take more of that shade and run that under my eye. And definitely not bringing this down too far. I'm just sticking like right underneath of the lash line. And I'm even like connecting this into the inner corner because she has like actually a pretty dark inner corner. It's not really like highlighted at all. Then I'm just going to use the one size, let me see, Point Made Bodacious Black eyeliner right here, just to line my upper lid here. Okay, and then just lining my waterline using the NYX Jet Black liner here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes off camera, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish my hair and all that good stuff. So when I come back, I should be all done and good to go. Oh, and I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Big Mood mascara, and then I'm just gonna do my little Salon Perfect half lashes, so. So obviously my hands are not green. I had that black tank top on, and then I just threw on this leather jacket because obviously Gamora just screams leather jacket. So yeah, just threw some curls in my hair, kind of just made it crazy and tousled. But yeah, what do we think? It was a little rocky in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, with the no brows situation. It was a little scary, so I'm glad yet again it was a trust the process sort of a situation, and here we are. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for sticking with me through another crazy face painting video. And as always, throughout this whole process, I've also been creating TikToks, and I'm gonna go take Instagram pictures, all that good stuff. So if you wanna check out my Instagram and my TikTok, here are both of my handles. Head over there, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time of day it is when you are watching this, and I will see you in the next spooky Halloween video. Bye.